What's up, guys? This is House Cat MMA, and right now I'm going to go over what I think's going to happen after a few key matchups at UFC Fight Night 265. But before I get into all that, if you'd take about a second to like and subscribe, that'd be pretty tight. And when I was doing my predictions yesterday, I missed a fight, and that was Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Shamil Gaziev. And I think Acosta will win that fight. Acosta's been doing very well. I don't think he'll get the finish because Gaziev is a lot to handle in there. And, but I do think Acosta will win a pretty dominant decision. And now we got Jack Hermanson versus Miktabek Oralby. And I think Oralby will win that fight. And I think he should fight Neil Magny once he wins. And I think that's a good fight for Magny to, ow, buddy, to, ow, what are you doing? That hurt. But I think that'll be a good fight for Magny to lose until he wins. I'm a Magny guy, and I like to see him get these comeback wins that he's been getting over the past couple of years. And now Volkan Oezdemir versus Alonzo Menifield. I think Oezdemir will win that. And I think once he does that, he should fight Azamat Murzakanov. Murzakanov is the number 7 ranked light heavyweight right now. And I do think Oezdemir will lose that fight. Because like I was saying yesterday, Oezdemir 9-10. That's where he needs to be. That's where he lives, and there's nothing wrong with that. And now we got Belal Muhammad versus Ian Machado Gary. Of course, the winner of this, which I do think will be Belal Muhammad, I think he should fight Islam. I heard tale that if Ian Machado Gary wins, that he'll fight Islam. But if Belal wins, who knows? I know what that's about. I don't know what all that's about. I was listening to Chael Sonnen say something about that earlier today. But once Belal wins, which I do think he'll get a decision win, I just think him versus Islam's the fight to make because, I mean, Rachmanov, his knee's fucked. He keeps on fucking up his knee. He's going to be out for definitely the rest of 2025, probably the first half of 2026. So, and that pretty much leaves Michael Morales, Carlos Prates, and and those guys will get their chance at some point. But you got to put Belal in there against Islam. And what's going to happen is Islam is going to keep on winning fights. He's got to beat Belal Muhammad if they do fight. He's going to keep on winning fights, and then next thing you know, they're going to be like, all right, he's going to be like, all right, now I'm going up to 185, and now I'm going to fight Khamzat Chimaev. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. So now we got Arman Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker, and I think the winner of that should go against Ilia Topuria. I'm pretty sure Paddy Pimblett might get the next go at Ilia Topuria. I don't fully agree with that, but I mean, doesn't really matter. But in a perfect world, I think the winner of the main event should go against Ilia Topuria. And I've been back and forth on this fight. I just think Hooker's better than people think he is. Well, people know he's good. Everybody knows Dan Hooker's good. But like I was saying yesterday, Dan Hooker is fighting like a fucking... He's fighting pissed off. He's fighting like he's on a mission. And I think the fact that he's been out for the past 15 months is not a bad thing. And I think he might put Tsarukyan out. Like I was saying yesterday, championship rounds, I think he'll put him out. And I really want to see him fight for the belt, at least fight for the belt, because he's not going to beat Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria will probably put him out in 12 and a half minutes. Because just like Khamzat Chimaev and Islam Makhachev, like, Topuria's on some other shit just as well as those two guys are. It's just a different kind of shit. And and the fact that fucking Ely is my age, and he's only getting better, I think he's going to probably get 5, 6, 7 more title defenses, most of them finishes, and it's just going to be one of those Anderson Silva, John Jones, GSP type deals, Mighty Mouse, that kind of thing. But that's all I have on that. This is House Cat MMA, and I'll catch y'all later.